Hey there, wild ones. Welcome or welcome back to that Wild Spark YouTube channel. Kat here with a new timeless collective love reading, meaning that all the messages on this sign, all the messages on this channel, are for all the signs, all the people, all the time, and they are love reading. So no matter when you come across this message, if it resonates with you, it is for you. And if you are looking for love, some understanding, clarity, this might just be your message as well. Come on in. I hope you are having a fabulous morning, afternoon, evening. Come on in, relax, and feel at home. All right, we're going to go ahead and shuffle this deck 2 more times, and then we're going to jump on in and see what message needs to come through for you. If you haven't already checked out the main channel, Stars Aligned Oracle, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and check that out. Make sure you're watching the videos over there and liking, sharing, and subscribe there as well to both channels. In fact, love to have you. This little channel, she's a growing slowly. She could use a little love. So if you're here and if you enjoy the messages, it's free to subscribe. So please feel free to go ahead and hit the subscribe button down below on this channel and the main channel again. All right, let's go ahead and jump on in and see what's coming through for you. For this love message, you got 3. Okay, I see it. I see it already here, wild ones. I see it already. You got your cards are coming out to tell a very definite story. You've got this very definite storyline going on, okay? This is going to be very specific. So this one is specific AF, and it could just be for one of you, and that is okay, okay? So you have your first card out is stay optimistic about your love life, okay? Positive thinking and faith will bring you a romance. Okay, so to stay optimistic about your love life, that is really, really going to hit home or hit right in the heart or hit the bullseye for some of you, because your next card is separation. So some of you are in a space of separation. Okay, time apart from your partner is on the horizon, or you're already there. So some of you are in this space where either it feels like it's impending a separation between the two of you, or you're already in that space of separation, okay? Time apart, it doesn't always mean that you can't come back together. Sometimes that time apart is enlightening. It's very eye-opening. There's clarity, there's truth that can come in, that a space away can allow for you to see things clearly. And that's why it feels like this is going to hit the bullseye or hit right at the heartstrings for some of you, because you're being asked in this space of separation, whether it's already happened or whether you're right on the cusp of it, to stay optimistic about your love life. This separation could just be that window opening to allow for some fresh breath, for some fresh energy, for some fresh ideas, for some fresh reinvigoration or sensuality to come through within the relationship, okay? It doesn't always mean it's an ending. Now, again, this is for very specific AF, for somebody very specific. It feels like this may not be everybody's story, but this does feel like this separation may just be that opening that's needed to kind of rebuild or begin to speak truths, see truths, have a little bit of time away to be able to see kind of where the relationship actually is. And it may end up in separation or continued separation afterwards. But for a specific one of you or a few of you, it's actually going to create a stronger foundation and a stronger bond to come back together. So really take that, because it is a message that is meant to come through for you who feel like there's doom and gloom within the relationship. For at least one of you, that may just not be the case, okay? A few of you maybe, but stay optimistic, because you also have you deserve love. You are lovable, okay? It's like almost like a Cupid shooting the arrow of love to create that energy of coming back together, okay? During the separation. You deserve love. And for some of you, this is that separation, the energy that this separation is coming through is for you to find yourself again, and your partner potentially to find themselves again as well, in a separate manner. Potentially there's a bit of codependency. Potentially there at the bottom, I did actually see when I laid it down, religious factors, okay? I don't really talk about religion a lot on the channel. Spirituality, yes, but your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path, okay? So there could be a little bit of something that's coming in between that energy. You've got love yourself first right below that and worth waiting for. Okay. So listen, you have all of this energy that's coming through. There could be something, it could have to do with religious factors. It could have to do with something with upbringing. It could have to do with your spiritual path. It may not, but this is coming through. There could be an energy that is causing a bit of a rift, and that separation is going to help you be able to see that energy much more clearly, and kind of where sometimes we up level at a different pace than the people around us, even our significant others or our partners or our, right? So that may be something. It might be that it's time to kind of look at where you guys are at together and separate and see where that moves or how that unfolds moving forward. Okay. You've got love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Okay. So this is coming back to this. You're lovable. So, or you desire love. You are lovable. It's almost as if we put these two cards together, that arrow is being shot right into this card. Okay. And then you have that worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. You see the separation for at least one of you. Okay. If this doesn't resonate with you, it's not for you. It's not your message, but for at least one of you, that arrow is being shot for you to recognize and realize you deserve love. Love yourself first, that you need to come back to you to bring this relationship back, or you both need to come back to yourselves to be able to come back to each other after a separation for some of you, or at least one of you, stronger and more capable to be the individuals that you are and the couple that you are together. Okay. Worth waiting for. Again, divine timing is at play. So there is that coming back together kind of energy coming through. So a specific AF, yes, may just be for one of you, but this is that optimistic energy that some of you are like, is this going to happen? Is this going to work out? Is this going to be? You're going to know if this message is for you. Okay. You're going to know if this message is for you because it's very specific. And if you have something that's going on here, that is also a telltale sign for those that this is actually, or the one that this is actually for. Okay. So whoever this is for, you're going to know it's you. You've got rewriting the ending in their heads. You see that separation energy. There's another card there. We're going to look at it in a second. We're going to get a few more out before we close this message, wild ones. But this looks, oh, this looks good. This looks really good. That energy of divine timing being at play here, worth waiting for. It feels very much like there's that purity, right, with the angel wings and the white that is being brought back together for the relationship. Okay, so there may have been some miscommunication. There may have been some problems. There may have been that kind of separate energy, right, as far as religious or upbringing or spiritual path, whatever it may be, that kind of got in the way. It could be anything, but it does feel that the separation is being created or happening to open up a space to come back, to be yourselves, to learn how to love yourselves independently again, to be able to, maybe there's a little bit of a codependent or a huge bit of a codependent energy for you guys to be able to have that separate energy to really see things, to remember yourself, remind yourself who you are, even without the relationship, to really tune back into that love, loving yourself first, remembering that you deserve love, right? And coming back together in this very pure energy where you're in that space of understanding and owning yourself. They're in that space of understanding and owning and loving themselves, vice versa, right? And then you come back together to create that bond, that foundation of understanding, having that loving energy separately for each of you and together, building that stronger relationship, that stronger energy. Okay. But this message is coming through specifically because some of you have been rewriting the endings in your head. This is very interesting because these are some of the same cards that came out in the last message when I use these, and I always shuffle them. As you see, you've got please forgive me here. And I always rotate them out because the decks are so large. So it's interesting that these two cards rewriting the endings in their head. So one or both of you will keep rewriting this potential for separation or this potential rift or whatever in your head. Do know that, again, for a specific, at least one of you, could be more, staying optimistic, because that it's worth, you're going to be coming back together bigger, stronger, bolder. Okay. You have Olivia. So it could be your name. It could be their name. And it's very interesting. Like I said, there's so many cards here that you've got, can I call you at the bottom? So many cards here that for those to come out again, it's very specific. Okay. Very specific. You have Queenie. This one came out too. How wild is that? What if you don't want me? Okay, what if you don't want me? This is so interesting because, again, I shuffled these cards through. There's a huge deck. You saw me shuffle them. And for these to come out again, it is... it does have a very specific meaning, and it is very specific. So you could go by Queenie, or your name could be Olivia, or theirs could be, however that comes through. What if you don't want me? There is that worry, that concern, but do know that in that separation that something could go awry, something could go wrong, and that is, so I see that that is a concern, but there is that energy of, can I call you? So one of you will want to be reaching out here soon. You've got, please forgive me, and I am coming back, okay? I am coming back. So there is that coming back together. I want to show you how much you excite me. Okay. So this is coming back together. It does feel very much, and it's not for all of you, but it's going to hit you right in the heart string, or the bullseye, right? Or it's going to, right. It's really going to, because you're going to know that this message is for you if it is. Okay. I'm going to leave it there. Hope it resonated. I'll see you in the next one.